Hello and welcome back to Fatal Error Studios for some FEW Sunday Night Brawl. We're going to kick off the show with our opening match, which is the Greek Giant versus the Vampire Victor. Obviously the Greek Giant confronted our undisputed champion last week, so he's out here tonight to showcase why he should be the front and center and why he should be taking on the champion at Heartbreaker, because of course we're counting down to Heartbreaker as our last stop before event this month, and he'll be looking to get that title match cemented tonight because he's going to want to put the champion on notice. But of course, he's got to get past Victor first. Obviously, someone who hasn't had the best of runs in FEW, sadly, since he joined. His best run, realistically, was on the build-up to that tag team title match at both Christmas Brawl. I said both. I don't know. I said both or literally just at Christmas Brawl, because realistically, there was neither of them really competed apart from Darren before the Rebirth match. But of course, he won his very first match at on Sunday Night Brawl, the first event in December. Yes, it was, because then obviously Mystery won the second one and made it a triple threat. But of course, he's got to get past a very, very huge individual today. Greek Giant, who was so close to getting that match at Rebirth, but of course lost out to Ian, who then himself went on to lose at Rebirth. And of course he lost last week as well when he challenged the champion to a non-title match. Talking of titles though, we have a big match to follow this opening bout. We have the FEW GB Championship on the line tonight. Daniel Baxter put out an open challenge recently, and Hero Code wanted to get that title back after Tobias lost it. So August has pushed Max front and center. So Daniel versus Max for the GB Championship is tonight. One half of the tag team champs as well. He's competing tonight against one half of Mystery, who picked up a shock victory over them last week. And then our main event tonight is going to be a mixed tag team match. Jessica R, the interim women's champion, is teaming up with former Battle Strike compadre Ivan to take on her challenger Amelia, and a partner of her choosing, which I'm being told at the moment is Marcus Cross. Oh, powerbomb. Good way to start us off here. Greek Giant debating to it then and got clotheslined in the process. Oh, there's too much strength there. He's telling him, don't even try to grapple me. There's no chance going to get this. Sends him to the ropes. Oh, knocks him down. Choke slammed. Send him into the ropes again. Yes. Here we're going to get two foot. Yep, another choke slam. Thought he's going for a pin then, but he's stomping on his foot instead. Goes for another stomp, but misses, and this could be Victor's chance to try and get into this slap there. No. It's too much strength. I don't know why he's even trying to grapple. And then he threw himself body first at the Greek Giant, but the Greek Giant just said, nope, not today. And he's got him up here like he's nothing and just drops him down. And he's going for a pin here to cement this early victory. 1, 2, kick out. Victor's fighting back here. Again, just thrown to the ground. I don't know why he's attempting these grapples. He's just been smashed in the face with that fist. Realistically, what he should be trying... He's going for it again here. Yeah. Realistically, what he should be trying to do is going for those legs, taking out his legs, And then he might stand a chance of taking him off his feet. But just a knee to the face there puts him down again. Sends him into the barricade. He's going to powerbomb him. Yes, he is. Powerbombed. Oh, it looks like the back of his neck might have caught the barricade there. Which is a nasty landing. I hope he's okay from that. Greek Giant getting back in. Hopefully he's going to break up this count. It's going to take a few seconds, I think, just to gather his four. What he's going to try and do here. And I think what he's going to try and do is go up top. Which that would have been a game over moment there for our resident vampire if that had landed. Oh, a fake out and a DDT. Clothesline. That time, he managed to take him off his feet. He's going back in there. Roaring at the crowd here. Needs to pay attention though, because his opponent's back in. Sends him at the ropes. Big jumping kick. He needs to keep this momentum going there if he wants to stand a chance of winning this match. Over punches and chops and a jumping into Guri. But he's being caught out instant and slammed straight into the mat. But a clothesline puts him back in the winning position by the look of it. He's going up top. Looking to try and end this real quick. Catch the Greek Giant off guard. And it looks like a flying cannonbolt headbutt. He's just been kicked straight in the head. Oh, here we go. Down he goes. This could be it. This could be night over. 1, 2, 3. Yes, it is. Oh, it didn't make it easy for him towards the end, but he managed to get... Oh, of course. Of course. He pissed him off last week. And he looks like he's paying with a choke slam. Yes, he does. I was about to say before I got distracted by the lights going out was Victor didn't make it easy towards the end there. But either way, the Greek Giant won. And we're moving on to our championship bout. Max taking on the GB champion. The title on the line. So it's very much looking like Draconic Emperor has accepted the Greek Giant's challenge for Heartbreaker. And he cemented that acceptance with a huge choke slam. And here comes the magical man of Hero Code himself, Max the Magnificent. Been given this opportunity by his brother. He doesn't want to let him down right now. Been a while since he's challenged for a championship. My mind is thinking the last time he challenged for a championship was it the DKE championship? I think it was off the top of my head. I know he's challenged for all 3 titles. We've held the singles championships. Of course, he's challenged the Undisputed Champion before. So he challenged, he was the Draconic King at that point, if I remember correctly. The Hell in a Cell match, I remember. Hell of a match that was. Of course, he challenged Draconic Champion at the time before he became the Emperor for the DKE Championship. No, he's going to be challenged for the GB Championship. But he's got to worry about the momentum behind Daniel Baxter. But at the same time, he should look at the last time Baxter won a championship. His next title match was a loss. Because of course he won the GB Championship back at Collision Course. he then would lose it in his first title defense at Christmas Brawl before winning it back at Rebirth. So Max should be looking at that and saying, okay, he's just won this title back at Rebirth. Could history repeat itself tonight? Could a Hero Code member take the belt from him in his first title defense since winning back the belt? So Max will be looking to pull out a few magical tricks tonight to take that belt from Daniel Baxter, the Jaguar. But again, you can't sleep on this guy. He did a really good job against Tobias in that 2 out of 3 falls match. He took it all the way. He lost the first fall, of course, to Tobias. Tobias managed to get that first one, but he put everything into the rest of that, into the remaining falls, and picked up 2 back-to-back pinfalls over Tobias to reclaim that belt. You gotta say, he's got some balls for the fact that he said, I'm putting this belt straight on the line. Who wants some? And of course, accepting a challenge from another Hero Code member shows that he's willing to be a workhorse champion, which is what you need. I think the last time he had a title defense on Sunday Night Brawl was the tag team titles, the event just before Christmas Brawl. But last singles one would have been the DK Championship. I believe that was the one just after Samuel Syke won it the first, obviously, at Summer Solstice. He then obviously put it on the line on his first Sunday Night Brawl since being a champion. Of course, he's got an interesting title belt coming up because, of course, he is facing Alex Boyd at Heartbreaker, which should be interesting. Rest from the bell. Here we go. Max instantly going at the champion, showing why he is a threat. He's had a few big matches in his time, Max has. Oh, but Daniel's fighting back here. He's using the ropes. Across the body. I say, because Max is challenged now. This is obviously for all 3 singles championships. He was in the tournament for the tag championships at Birthday Spectacular. Of course, did he go out in round 1 off the top of my head, or was it the finals he went out in? I can't remember off the top of my head. Baxter working his way though. Bouncing straight off Max here. Oh, yes. Straight to the mat he goes. Going up, I think, yes. And of course, as I say, he was also had the opportunity of going for the inaugural FWB Championship at our first ever Birthday Spectacular. Of course, hold on. Before I carry on, he's got the champion locking submission here. Is he going to tap? Ref's asking, are you going to tap here? No, he doesn't. Rolls out of it. But yes, obviously, he fought Connor for that last slot for the main event of Birthday Spectacular at OG Birthday Spectacular. Of course, just been snake-eyed then. Champs eyeing his prize up here. Knocks him back down to the mat. He's telling him, this is done. There's no chance you're winning this. I don't plan to drop this belt as quickly this time. Ducks under. Jumps over and leapfrog. Bounces off again. Works down the leg. Ankle lock locked in. Submission locked in now on the challenger. Is he going to tap? Ref's down low ready. No, he doesn't. Rolls out of that himself as well. And he throws himself arms first at the champion. Slap across the chest. Going down. DDT. Pinfall. 1. Kick out of 1. Not enough. Elbow drop. Going up. Magician's about to take flight. Elbow drop. Yep, Warren getting the crowd behind him. mean, there's a lot on his shoulders right now because the fact that, I mean, look at how many members of Hero Code there are. We've obviously got, we've got August, we've got Max, we've got Tobias, we've got Nick, we've got Matt. Oh, there we go. He's on a roll, Daniel is. So there's 5 members of Hero Code. Obviously, August alienated himself from this match. Obviously, Tobias lost his title, so he didn't give him that. And he chose out the other 3 to kick out. He chose out the rest of the 3 Hero Code, his brother Max, for this match. Here we go. Welcome to the jungle. 1, 2, 3. Daniel retains in pretty easy fashion. I mean, Max gave a little bit of a fight, but not enough to warrant some worry from Daniel Baxter. I mean, he didn't even have to hit the Jag. Jag's his big move. He didn't even have to hit that. Enough was there for that pinfall. And then he celebrates with that championship belt. Well done on retaining your championship. His first successful retention, I might add. Congratulations, Daniel Baxter, on that. Oh, talking of the rest of the Hero Code, here comes August. I think Daniel's telling him, you want this now? Come and get some. And he looks like he wants it. He looks like he's putting himself forward now for that match. But before getting further into that, we're going to move on to the Draconic Wizard taking on Gabriel in a singles match. Obviously, Draconic Wizard being accompanied by the Draconic Bear and Gabriel being accompanied by Fernandez. This is an interesting bout for the fact that Mystery picked up a shocking and surprising win over these pair in tag team match last week after they butted themselves. After it was originally scheduled to be them, they weren't here, so they couldn't do the match. Daddy Bros stepped in to take the match. They came back and took out Daddy Bros and then got beaten by their soon-to-be challengers for these titles at Heartbreaker. So it's interesting that now they're going one-on-one, and as I say, some revenge will be on their mind right now over Mystery, who will be looking to get some more momentum heading into this title bout. As saying anyway before about obviously Hero Code, that match just as it looks like August has pushed himself forward, and it looks like I'm being told right now it will be August versus Daniel Baxter at Heartbreaker for the FEW GB Championship. Hero Code, I think Daniel wanted August out of all of them. He wanted to put down the leader of the code, but of course he sent his brother instead. And I think in my opinion that was August testing the water, seeing what else Daniel Baxter might have in store if he was to challenge him. And of course he's seen now what he can do, so he knows what to try and watch out for. So these two as well will know what they've got to watch out for, because Draconic Wizard will know the shot factor that Mystery can pull if they need to. Was Mystery searching for that second attempt at a championship, tag team championship belt. Of course, they are part of the match at Christmas Brawl, the triple threat match, and they actually were looking to beat the Draconic Empire for those championship belts. Both these two versus who you see in the ring currently, Draconic Wizard, because they took out the Draconic Bear, and obviously the 4 of them took care of Paranormal Life. Of course, these pair then took time to think of how to approach this, how to get back and get a single shot at that belt without anyone else in the mix. Of course, Paranormal Life, they watched Paranormal Life, took their opportunity and failed, and they were like, okay, now is our time to shine. And of course, they shocked everyone with that win last week, and they'll be looking to get a singles victory tonight to add even more shock factor and add more belief that they can head to Heartbreaker, not only challenge and compete against the Draconic Empire, but also defeat them and take those belts off them, because these two have been champions since November 2022. And of course, we're currently sitting in February 2024, so they've held the belt for over a year, and someone will be looking to take it off. I'm early pinfall here already. 1, 2, kick out. Gabriel stays in this. See, someone will be looking to take these belts off them because they can't still be champions this time in November. Gabriel fighting back here. But they could be. That's the thing. No one has shown any sort of promise of being able to defeat these two. As of yet, I think, in my opinion, these Mystery have come the closest. They came the closest, obviously, at Christmas Brawl, but fell short. Obviously, they've shown they can be beaten. Obviously, Draconic Empire, since they got beat last week. I think the only other team, realistically, like I say, came the closest. Probably Delta Strike in that match before Christmas Brawl, when they went for 20 plus minutes in that battle, which is what could have took it out of them. Or Frog Splash, Night Frog Splash. 1, 2, kick out. That could have been, to be fair, what took it out of Draconic Empire heading into that triple threat match. They could have had their win taken out of them by Delta Strike. Gabriel attempts to knock Draconic Wizard off the ring, but fails. But he's got the advantage here and sends him over the other side instead. Fernandez backing away to show the ref that he's not going to get involved. Draconic Wizard strikes first. Gabriel strikes back. Works him down to the mat. Locks in a submission, but it means nothing because they're outside the ring. If anything, a count out could take place during the submission. But the Draconic Wizard fighting back here. Those big meaty fists. Limping here, though, the Draconic Wizard is. And that could have just cost him because Gabriel's fighting back. A DDT. He's saying, yes, we got this. He's up to count 6 of the ref is. Yes, Draconic Wizard back to their feet. Punch to the face. Wizard senses the barricade. Gabriel's realising the time's almost up. 8. Is he going to go back at 9? He's taking a cheap victory here. He wants to save the strength for Heartbreaker, and he does. 10 count. Draconic Empire beaten again. This time by a count-out victory. I think Gabriel took the worst possible opportunity, obviously option, which was take a count-out, but at the same time it's still a win for Mystery in their quest for the title, and it saves the energy before Heartbreak, and it also saves them showing all their skills off before Heartbreaker, because they could have some stuff up their sleeves ready for the Draconic Empire. And you can see the Draconic Bears are like, what the hell just happened? Count-out victory, really? But a win's a win, and Mystery took that option. We're going to move on now to our tag team, a mixed tag team main event match. Amelia Marcus Cross taking on Ivan and Jessica R, our interim women's champion. Of course, this came about after Amelia attacked Jessica R last week. Obviously, the management wanted a match between them two, but they didn't want it's the one-on-one match, so a tag team match was put up instead. And they both suggested why not do something we haven't done in a while in this company, which is a mixed tag team match. I think the last one we had was... I think it may have been a Birthday Spectacular. My mindset is taking it back to then, and my mindset is telling me it was August and Jessica Walsh taking on Jessica R and Alexander. That's my mindset. So realistically, Jessica R has been in all of the mixed tag team matches we've done so far, and she's currently 0-2, because obviously the other one was against Draconic Kingdom at the time. King and Queen taking her and Ivan on. She obviously was a loss. And as I said, my mind's taking me back to Birthday Spectacular and being that 2-on-2 match, which ended with a hero code victory. But can she get out of that funk tonight and win her first mixed tag match? Of course, she'll have to hope that her chemistry with Ivan is a lot better than this one-time partnership of Amelia and Marcus Cross. Because obviously these two have worked together before, whereas I say Ivan and Jessica R have worked together in the past, when obviously Jessica R was a big part of Delta Strike before she stepped away to focus on her singles matches. course, Ivan not a stranger to tag team bouts. Won a few and lost a few in his time. Looking to add another win in that column. To help, of course, a former, well, not really a former friend. She's still a friend. A former compadre of Delta Strike. Get one over on a rival. So, of course, these two are competing at Heartbreaker. And I believe, I'm being told it will be the main event at Heartbreaker. So what I'm being told in my ear currently is we are going to kick off Heartbreaker with the tag team belts. And then, of course, we're going to close out Heartbreaker with this interim FEW Women's Championship belt. Of course, then to fill out the numbers in between, of course, Greek Giant and Draconic Emperor taking on each other in a championship match. Of course, August and Daniel Baxter, the GB Championship on the line between them. DK Championship on the line between Samuel Scythe and Alex Boyd. And I believe that is all the matches on the card for that night, all championship bouts. So we'll see who's going to have a heartbreaker that night. Our two gents are starting this match, Ivan and Marcus Cross. Marcus Cross getting the upper hand straight away over Ivan. Gut check. Ramming his shoulders first into Ivan's ribs. Pulls him out the corner like he was nothing. I think he's going to tag it here. He does. He's tagged in Amelia. At this point now, Ivan has to roll out the ring. Or slowly. So Jess can get in and she just gets in and just throws herself at Amelia. Taking down her rival very quickly. Pinfall. 1. Kick out at 1. Elbow drop. Kick to the gut. Tending to get onto her feet, but she's ignoring, and she's going to use the ropes now for a leg drop. And a second. Leg drop. Just going to tag back out now. Smart, especially with a championship match coming up soon. It makes sense to tag out and let your partner take a big boot like that to his opponent's face. Spinning there. Spinning net breaker. Chops and punches galore. Sends him into the ropes. Ducks under. And a kick to the ribs, I think that was. Sent Marcus spinning to the ground. And he's rubbing his face in the mat. And a stomp to add insult to injury. Oh, Marcus counters that with a kick. Time to send Ivan into the corner. Here he goes again with those shoulders to the guts and the ribs. But Ivan counters out of the second attempt with a kick and then tries a drop kick, gets caught. And then gets hit with a what looked like originally a German suplex, and it kind of just ended up like a massive toss over his back. Now Ivan rolls out. And Jessica throws herself once again to take Amelia off her feet. Amelia yet to really get into this match. Jumping kick. And Marcus is the only one really out of the two that has actually got heavily into this bout. Obviously he's taken down Ivan multiple times so far. But so far Amelia is just being worked by Jessica R. Who's just laughing at her opponent. And that just cost her there. Because she's been hit with DDT. Sorry, my words almost did a triple D there. DDT. Alright, here we go. Face first into the mat. Tended to get back up. But she tags out. Again, this is smart from the champion. Ivan counters the attempted kick from Marcus Cross. But Marcus dodges the chop. And this time he lands a German suplex. Goes for a pin right in front of Jessica. 1. Kick out at 1. Ivan's getting back to his feet by the orders of Marcus Cross, who just spears him to the ground. I think he went to do a move then Ivan did, but he didn't catch it. He didn't catch it in time and just got speared. And then Amelia's back in thanks to Marcus Cross. And this time she takes Jessica off her feet and roars at the crowd. And that just cost her because she's just been drop kicked in the spine. Jessica slams her on the mat. Elbow drop. Go for a pin here. 1. Kick out at 1. She's going up. Waiting for her to get back to her feet, and she changes her mind there. Drops down, goes for a submission now. Locks it in. Great Scott. No. Gets out of it, man. It does. I mean, she's holding her arm, so it might have hurt. And I mean, she missed the step-up kick. Jessica she was debating then about getting Ivan in, but I think she's got something bigger planned right now. Yes, she does. Here comes a crossbow. Pinfall. Ivan steps in. 1, 2. Marcus can't do anything. 3. He can't do anything but throw Ivan at the ring out of aggression. Of course, he can't stomp the pinfall to stop it. So, you just have to let it happen. And instead just took out Ivan. Big win there, heading into Heartbreak for Jessica. Big loss for Amelia, who's got the world against her right now. She's got a mountain to climb in that championship match. But congratulations to the team of Ivan and Jessica R on picking up that tag team victory. Of course, that is it for tonight. We hope you enjoyed. Obviously, join us for FEW Heartbreaker on the last Saturday of the month. And we'll be back in March for our next edition of Sunday Night Brawl. So we hope you've enjoyed. And we hope to see you then. Goodbye.